Yeah, I'm probably just going to load up on bandages. Now that we know how to manage a little bit better, and we have an antibiotic, I don't have to worry too much. Okay, so I'm overburdened. What can we transfer? Halfway tempted to get rid of the combat knife. Ah, but we don't want to do that. Ah! It's only weighs 1. Oh, that's not super useful. I guess we might as well transfer over the mentats. And the psychojet. Oh. Maybe just the psychojet? What is heavy here? We're thirsty. Okay, so this is going to give me some radiation, which I'm not super keen on. But I'm going to drink that. Okay, so we're here. I guess, yeah, let's just keep going down the subway line. We've got some viable, like, sort of encampment options. They're not great, but they're viable. And I guess I'll just keep progressing. Okay, so we have 2 survivors. I suck at this part. Could pull out the gun for at least a little while. How close are we to a level? Pretty damn close, actually. Yeah, I could shoot one. I got a little bit more ammo. Okay. Yeah, one of them has a backpack. We need that. It'll cost me agility, I believe.
Who's there?
Oh, it didn't work.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Oh. The other one has a gun. The other one has a really good gun in comparison to my snub nose. I hit him straight, dead center, and it looks like I'm gonna have to aim for the face. That's a problem. Because she's unfortunately the one blocking the way. Well, we can try and pop him from here. They're too jittery. Everybody moves around too much. Did I get him? Didn't even come close. Okay. Take it. 3 shots. Close enough. Let's see what she have. So she's got the auto pistol. Don't actually know if we got the ammo for it. She's got a fisherman's overhauls, not that useful. Pistol, no. Flight helmet, no. Large backpack, hell yeah. Military gas mask, hell yeah. And everything else is kind of useless. Okay, yeah, so the thing about the backpack is it costs me some heavy agility, but it does give me some carrying capacity, which is more than a little convenient for what I'm doing here. Okay. So we're not sneaking anymore. And we're moving. Okay, so this guy has Sawyer's journal. Some things. And this guy randomly doesn't have a gun now. What? Wasted all that just for that. Ooh, Hunter's long coat, though. In comparison to the cage armor. Well, considering almost nobody has, Considering almost nobody has... And what do I even look like right now? I look pretty okay. Considering nobody even has... energy weapons, I'm fairly certain. Seems like a good idea. Okay, what else is there? Blast Radius board game, and nothing. So we're still running dangerously low on ammo. I need that blitz. Let's see. Dangerously low on ammo. But otherwise, we're okay. So that goes down further. This gives us nothing. Okay. I feel like a chainsaw murderer. You know, kind of your classic, like, horror movie villains. Where just, like, there's a bunch of people living down here. And I'm just showing along to show up and fuck. Fuck that. Let's not do anything in relation to that. That turret's a Mark V. And very angry. Okay, we have a survivor down there. For now, though, I'm alone. Being alone is handy. Emergency flares, not that useful. A little bit of light, also not that useful. Okay. Let's see, anything in these? Tube flange, nothing else. Okay, so we've got a random dude here. Who's patrolling? I wish he'd go to sleep or something. The problem is nobody has a pattern in this game. They just kind of awkwardly stumble around and stare at me. I could try fighting him, but I don't know if he has friends. Which is concerning. Because I don't want to pick a fight with no one. God, it feels like he's staring directly at me. It's tense being a murderer. Yeah, we really need the ability to charge. At least he was on his own. Okay, so he has mac and cheese and some other stuff that we don't need. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep progressing. I don't even know where to. I'm just going. My problem is getting back. Getting back is going to be a nightmare. Oh, we got at least 2 more survivors down here. 1, 2. Right? Yeah, just 2. Yeah, I missed my sniper rifle. Yeah, the problem is they're randomly spotting me, which I'm not exactly happy about. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. Let's see if I can bait him. Come on. Okay. Yeah, this is one other thing I can do. They stop moving when they attack. So I just got a chivalry. Ow, fuck. He moved forward with that one. Okay, circle strafe. There we go. Okay, turns out this also works. Cloth, dinner plate, nothing else. Probably a good time to go back to the previous place and take a nap. Let's see what we have. Welcome traders. MF. Federation? Not sure. Okay, well, we're injured, but I can live through that. As long as we don't have an infection. Okay. Let's see if I can. There we go. Straight to the face. Calmex. Gold watch. Anything else? Just a fire. Nothing else, and it looks like a scene change. Yeah, Kenmore Station. We'll touch that in a bit. Let's go back to that previous guy's sleeping bag, take a nap. We've gained a level, which is helpful. I'll have to figure out what I can do with that one. But I think we're just gonna go back. We're gonna rest, and we're going to recuperate, and we're gonna think about our lives for a bit, because currently, shit's scary. And hard. You awake, still tired. But that's fine. At least we're further from death than we were a little while ago. And I'm getting a little bit better at melee combat. Shoot one, hit the second. If they're alone, you can generally bait them into fighting you in melee. Unless they got a gun, at which point... Anyway. So yeah, there's nothing in here. Right? Right. Let's go check out Kenmore Station. It's probably going to be a problem. I'm gonna go on slow mode. Yeah, my problem is they, like... I try and sneak, and they kind of know where I am, and I'm sure that's part of the stealth system here. But, like, it goes from, like, undetected to found, but they don't find me. I don't know what the deal is. It's feral ghouls. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Well, I'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so how many feral ghouls are we looking at? And do I have to worry about them getting around? No, it looks like I might be able to feed them in. Chef hat. Interesting toy car. Nuka-Cola bottle. There's one. Okay, come on. Next one. Next one. There we go. There's two. Plastic knife. Yeah, we'll have to go back and feed ourselves based on... I'm gonna want to head back to, Oh wait, we don't want army fatigues. Go all the way back to where we were and feed ourselves based on, mushrooms and stuff for a while. Shit. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nah, come on. Wasted a bobby pin for that? These aren't worth it. I'll only use them to open up doors. It looks like some people had tried to set up a, a little survival area. It didn't work. Okay, so where's this lead out to? Randomly in the Commonwealth. Okay, that's not particularly useful information, and that door is chained. Okay, so there's a way down there. It's a toy alien. Baby rattle in a bottle. Yeah, I gotta... I might actually make the trip for the castle just so I can fill up on purified water. Makes sense. It's a neat detail. The Protecton Steward is half buried. I wonder if that's normal. Probably is. You never know. I wonder how much work it takes to go into this mod. Probably a ton. Probably way more than I could possibly think of. Okay. So we've got that. That's open. We've got another beer bottle. Okay, can I make anything while we're here? I can make another fungal purge, which is tempting. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll probably make some more bandages. Maybe. I think I might save the rest. Okay. And seeing as we're actually in an okay spot... Oh, wait, no. We don't want to do mushroom medley. Not because of the glowing fungus, but because of the brain fungus. Okay. Well, that's fine. If I could find a more reliable amount of brain fungus around, I'd be totally down for it. What's this guy have? The answer is not much of anything. Some drugs, some cigarettes, and a flip lighter. I do like the attention to detail in this. They do a good job with it. Okay, so we've got 2 ways to go. We can go out, which wouldn't be a bad idea. And if we do actually go back out, I'm probably going to cheese my... The sewers. Judging by the heads on the stake and whatnot. Ugh. Judging by those, that sewers are probably cannibal territory. Okay. Let's see if I can go to the surface. If the surface is bust, then I'll go back to just scooting through. I'm leery about going out in the surface, but if we can find a spot for a good settlement, that might not be a bad spot. Or might not be a bad idea. And if it's covered in dudes, then we go right back inside and we just weep. You know, I might actually be able to clear out that original, Elroy Station or whatever it was called. I might be able to clear that out, now that I think about it. If only because, I have a gun. Like, I might be able to lure some of them in, shoot them, that kind of thing. I should see if I can make landmines. It'd be hilarious if it could end up just becoming the, like, Mad Bomber. Which is horrifying to say, but at the same time, I don't know, it'd just be kind of handy if I could like lure people in with my the temptation of stabbing me, and then instead what they do is they walk over explosions and die. That'd be fun. Unlikely, but fun. Unfortunately, we're going out in the Commonwealth, which means long loading times. Truly the longest. Ooh. I got a key for... even the ocean. Okay, so I might actually be able to travel to Kenmore Station. No. This is a new area. Okay. So I can't put another level into sneak. Yeah, accuracy. That. I'm tempted to put one more into, put points into agility so I can get blitz. Because the idea of blitzing someone early with a VATS... blitzing... starting off combat with a blitz. Okay, there's a U.S. Army remnant there who's shooting a lot. Oh, but we're right next to Hangman's Alley. We might be able to make it. The only problem is I might also die. Huh. Do we dare? It's tempting. Curious who she was fighting.
Why's it gotta be so quiet?
Because let me look. Where else have we been? Pretty much nowhere. That's one of the problems. I would like to go back to that original station just so we could put up a bunch of glowing mushrooms and stuff.
Don't come back. Please don't come back.
The other problem is I really wish I could mark this spot specifically on the map. Because, yeah, we're right next to Hangman's Alley. Like, right there. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. We got ghouls in this building. Honestly, not much of a surprise. Feral ghoul. And it smacked me. Oh, that's what she was shooting at. Is that it right there? Kind of looks like it. Okay. Either that or that guy. I don't know. Whoa, hello. Something's maxing out my CPU or... some random JavaScript's maxing out my CPU. That's never a good sign. Means a program is currently running when it shouldn't be. And doing something it really shouldn't be. Okay, let's see if I can find my way to Hangman's Alley quick. Because if I can take that... If I can take Hangman's Alley for my own... Oh. I found it. Unfortunately, it might not be a good idea to go into Hangman's Alley. We'll find out very quickly. I'm burning through bobby pins. There we go.
Got it.
Well. Okay. I got 7 bullets. Can I do this? Very potentially. I just gotta make sure I hit them.
Find him and kill him.
So there's a couple of them. Let me try some things. Aid. No. Weapons. I've got emergency flares. Not sure really how well they work. Alright, there's one. Oh, there's another. Ah, shit. Didn't get him. Nope, nothing. It's gonna cost me some ammo. Yeah, I figured as much. They've got guns. I do not. I have one gun and not a whole lot of ammo, and it runs out quick. Let's try that again. Okay, so this time we have the Molotovs that I know about. So let's equip the Molotov. Because I bet if I hit them with the Molotov and Caltrops... Curious about how they work. Can I recollect them? Doesn't look like it. Crap. Oh, that's somebody right there. That's a head. Got 6 bullets, 4 people. Fuck! You serious? Okay, well I'm gonna give up on the caltrops. I don't think they're particularly useful. And I can't seem to collect them, so unless they decay over time... Or... something, I don't know. Anyway. Seems like more of a... mistake for me than anything else.
Over here.
Balls. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, 1 shot kills me. And I gotta kill 5, maybe 6 people. 2 Molotovs, 6 bullets. 7 bullets. Missed. Don't even have the gun equipped. Well, shit. Double shit. Fuck. This sucks. Because I don't think they sleep either. I don't, like, Mr. Sandman would be an interesting perk if it actually did shit. Fortunately, it doesn't. Okay, so person with cage armor.
You're mine now, rookie.
As the thing. Okay.
Playing games with me, huh?
So we don't have the, Molotovs equipped anymore. Damn it. Okay. Gonna go over here. Unfortunately, I'm still in slow mode, which is a bit rough. Okay. All I need is one of them to come around the corner and shoot me instantaneously. Unfortunately, I think I got injured somehow there by the proximity for the grenade. I don't know. Okay, I can't leave on slow mode. I can't. Somebody was... Motherfucker. Come on, reload. Okay, let's get that Molotov back out. Okay, 6 left, or 4 left. Okay, you know, I'm gonna save. This is probably one of my better options here. And they're only going to expose themselves if they come after me. Come on. Ah, shit. Exploding car makes this harder. Especially because it's going to be... Alright, there's one. One left. Okay, I'm going to save again. I got 2 bullets. He's almost out of ammo. Fuck. There we go. We got them all. At least I think. Anyway, I'm out of bullets. Gonna stay away from the small amount of radiation that we can get from that guy. This guy doesn't have anything useful anyway. Shit. Alright. Yeah, skirt that as much as possible. We don't want any radiation. Okay, that's some 45 ammo. Let's see. Small backpack brown. Not going to be useful. Surgical mask. No. Rogue goggles. Let's see. Nothing useful from the pipe revolver. Unless... Oh, I can't use the 44. But that's okay. I think we've got this place as ours. Nothing but dead people. So far. So that's a good sign. And we've got a quick, easy access to... Thank you. Okay. We got quick, easy access to here. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to drop off some things. We don't have any more for the snub nose, but that's okay. I don't know about these things. I don't know how emergency flares work. Anyway. I'm actually going to loot these guys for all they're worth. Oh, it was that person's head. Interesting. I don't know when these are going to come in handy, but it's still useful to do. And then we'll figure out what the hell I'm going to do with this place. Honestly, I kind of like how it's set up already. I just have to make a living out of it. Okay, so let's drop off the pipe pistol. I'm going to keep the pipe revolver, probably, considering we got some ammo for it. Pipe rifle, no. Baseball bat, no. Pipe wrench, no. Okay, equipment. Yeah, I don't know if I can have any more of these. But that's okay. Buff jet, Colmex, Diadio. I have brain fungus and glowing fungus, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna make a farm. I'm not entirely sure how the farm's gonna work. Because, like usual with these, it gets kind of funky. with the way things are designed. But, hey. We'll be okay. Let's grab the basketball. And the other options is I scrap everything. I did have a mod that made it so I could go inside this building and do stuff. But, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to go for that. It had weird compatibility issues. And I don't really want to deal with that. Plus, this place also comes with a weapons workbench. No armor, but still, I'll take it. We even have a stim pack. I think that's our first. Anyway, let's drop off the Great Mentats. Nothing else? Okay, let's figure out where we want to start farming. Let's see what I can scrap. Get rid of the barrel. I'll get rid of the tires. I'll probably keep most of the buildings for the time being. Oh, hey, I can scrap the survivors. That's handy. I wasn't able to do so earlier. Get rid of that truck. No more radiation. Beautiful stuff. Scrap that survivor. Scrap that car. I don't want to scrap too much. But, you know, if we've got some extra bits here, we've got some extra bits here. I'm not actually sure how far we can go out here. Grebe? Wow. Actually, I can scrap quite a bit. Interesting. I don't want it, though. Can I get rid of these bodies? I can't. Can I loot the bodies? I also can't. Well, that sucks. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of the broken toilet. Let's get rid of these shack planks. I don't want to, like, make this place too bare bones, but we definitely don't need, like, table covered in, like, junk. It's not useful. Old-ass refrigerator I can get rid of. These shelves, these trash. You know, what we should do, I don't know if people really wander around here. I'm gonna close and lock the door. So the only problem we're gonna have to deal with in this entire area is the potential for Radstorm coming in. Radstorms could kind of mess my day up. If we get a Radstorm, I'm just gonna probably run back for the I'm probably just gonna run back for the subway, because we already know where the subway is. And it's really nearby. It's just not marked on the map, sadly. But that'll be okay. Okay, let's get a bed down. And let's get our farming set up. I'm not even sure if farming is going to work. But still. Oh yeah, we haven't actually been up in the upper place here. It's got a steamer trunk in it. And another one of those shitty mattresses. Okay, so I guess I'll use this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I want to make sure we don't accidentally do too much here. I got place everywhere running, but it doesn't look like it really wants to run. Oh, that's fine. Oh, right. I was gonna set up farming. We need farming and we need water. Well, let's start with food. So we've got brain fungus. I'm gonna go with the smallest ones, because... Yeah, okay, so it does look like place anywhere works. It just doesn't work great. Because, yeah, I can set it down there. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my cheese fest to actually increase my farm. Uh-oh. What? Cheese Fest didn't work. Alright. Let's try something else. Okay, let's store this. Yeah, I think I put it inside of a building. Okay. We're not screwed. I was worried for a second. Yeah, I think I put it inside that building. Yeah, so what you can do, I don't really know what mod combo is doing this. But what I can do is actually just dupe. I can duplicate what I want and what I need and whatever. It only works with crops, but I'm not about to complain. Okay, so that's a small handful of glowing fungus. Smallest? I guess this is the smallest. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if these are going to grow normally. Because the last time I tried this, they didn't grow at all. They just kind of glitched. And then just sat there, not growing forever. Well, if that's the case, I can always just dupe them in large groups. But anyway, that gives us a baseline for food. Water. We need a water pump, even if it's going to give us, dirty water. I mean, what else am I going to do, right? Okay, if I press this, there we go. I can actually put this wherever I want. Okay. In retrospect, I should probably move this. I'm not entirely sure where my character is going to end up standing. Whoops. Oh, that's okay. This won't take too long. And then we can actually sleep for once. And we're okay. And I don't think we have an infection this time around. And even if we do, we have one thing of antibiotics. Which is perfect. I do have to decide though. Do I want to cheat up my level? Seeing as this is no. This is the reboot. Even if even if it feels like we're doing the previous one a disservice, I'm gonna commit to this one, and I'm not gonna cross over apart from knowledge. We have a lot of bottles on us, by the way. I'm going to be wildly overburdened with dirty water, but this does mean we're gonna have quite the supply of purified water by the time we're done. I'm just a little bit concerned about, do we get our bottles back? I might have to figure out how to fabricate bottles, or we'll just have to go collect a bunch. Then again, we're going to have so much purified water by the time we're done with this, maybe I don't have to care. Yeah, that actually, that could work out. I can't believe we're still going. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to move this. Somewhere that has room. Right here, maybe. There. This way, if my character gets stuck inside things, it doesn't totally screw him up. Alright, let's craft. Beverage. Purified water. Okay. I don't remember. Do we get... I don't think we get dirty water in our thing this way. Oh. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I guess, do we have any Northland digger stations that I can make? I know that they're a little bit on the cheaty side. But they really do save me a fair amount of work. Running around. Yeah, Brewmaster would be interesting. Butcher would be maybe a little bit too easy. DIY ammo would be incredible. Nuclear waste. We need some more asbestos? Don't I have like a ton of my cigarettes? I guess not. Yeah, Wasteland Chef would be a little bit much. Wasteland Garage. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to keep looting around for at least a little while longer before we can do anything. Well, that's okay. Right. I was going to go sleep. Finally. It's been a long time. Let's go sleep for 12 hours. That's probably enough to get my HP back. And it's not a shitty bed, so we shouldn't pick up any diseases. Of course, we're sleeping out, quote-unquote, outside, so there's that. But, I don't know. Whatever. What the... Okay. Thirsty from lack of water. And I'm absolutely famished. Let's see. Have these grown yet? No. Of course they wouldn't. Let's go make a mushroom medley. I can always get more. Wait. Why is everything at suddenly like shit frame a second? That's worrisome.